There's been a lot of talk about the stock market being in a bubble and that we could possibly be going into a recession sometime soon here. And there's a lot of research and a lot of data that would suggest that that could possibly happen. And if you're asking me, there's a lot of characteristics that would suggest that the market is indeed in a bubble and that we could possibly go into a recession. When you look at things like the job market and unemployment rate slowly starting to climb up, as well as the euphoric nature of the stock market, right now isn't the time where you want to be taking big gambles in the stock market, in my opinion. However, what a lot of research analysts will tell you is that time in the market is difficult, which it is. However, what's not difficult is prudence. What do I mean by prudence? What I mean is, over the last 5 years, you've probably experienced some significant gains in your portfolio. So now let's take some of those chips off the table and let's prepare as if there was some type of economic turmoil about to happen. Because if so, what happens typically during times of economic downturn is there comes enormous opportunity, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in the stock market, or some other sector in the economy. And realize this: millionaires are made during times of economic turmoil. And so, if you're properly prepared for that, then you could take advantage of it. But here's a few tips to kind of prepare yourself if you are kind of worried that the economy or that the stock market may be headed for some unforeseen times. And that is, one, pay off your debt. Try and get lean as possible. You don't want to be creating any type of new debt. Number two, get your budget in control. You want to make sure that you have your budget set in such a way that it can withstand a huge spike in prices. Maybe your income gets cut, so you want to make sure your budget is in line with some challenges it may face. And number three, and that is kind of going back to my previous point, this isn't time to panic, because if you prepare properly, you can take full advantage of an economic downturn. And millionaires and fortunes are made during economic downturns. Well, I want to ask you a question. Do you and your advisor have a plan for a large economic downturn or for a large market downturn? If not, then let's talk.